So I'm saying to you that I did not take pleasure in doing it because I love this country, and it would pain me to know that that information about a Prime Minister of Barbados could get out into the international media, that while he was walking around talking about free and fair competition and going to all these conferences and so on, that in the dead of night he was receiving checks from financial institutions in this country. That while he was in Parliament passing new legislation and to regulate credit unions and cursing Maskell for taking $10,000, he was taking $75,000. So the blind are leading the blind, and that is why they do not see anything wrong with $1 billion in cost overruns in 14 years. But do you know what $1 billion could have done in Barbados? If you were to take the Democratic Labour Party's manifesto, ask David Esser if you don't mean. If we were to implement every single policy in the Democratic Labour Party's manifesto, it would not cost $1 billion. We could get a reduction and the removal of the value-added tax on electricity bills. It would not cost $1 billion. We could take some more items out of the, put more into the basket of goods which that is not applicable on, and it would not cost us $1 billion. We could have built 500 houses in this country, and it would not have cost $1 billion. We could have built a new Queen Elizabeth Hospital, and it would not have cost $1 billion, even if we put the most modern equipment in it. We could have refurbished schools. There is so much that could have been done with that $1 billion. And I'm saying to you that a large percentage of that money made its way into the pockets of members of the Barbados Labour Party. And that you do not even own many of the projects that the $1 billion was spent on. You don't own the Coast Guard station, you don't own the prison, you don't own the Hall of Justice, and there are several other projects in Barbados that we do not own, but we have to pay for. So that is, as I say, the background to this. So no wonder the Prime Minister of this country did not want to debate anybody from the Democratic Labour Party, least of all me. Because he knew that there were things that would have come out in the wash, and that we would have had to put him and his administration on trial in relation to a number of matters that have occurred in the past 14 years in this country. But he didn't want that. He did not want us to even be able to put up posters in this election. From the time he called this election, he had been grumbling about everything the Democratic Labour Party has done. He said that we sent somebody to St. Kitts to get money from the Taiwanese government. But he won't tell you that last night he had a meeting at Sunbury. He got passport numbers. Well, I got car numbers. And this Barbados. You understand? I didn't ask for them. I do not have anybody under surveillance. The person who gave this to me was so concerned when they saw that collection of ministers with some of the top moguls of business in Barbados. You know why? The Barbados Labour Party heard what the opinion poll was going to say this morning. So they met last night to raise over $1 million to throw around in Barbados in this election. But money cannot stop the will of the people of this country. And then I'm saying to you, did I say where the meeting took place? At Sunbury Plantation on the 9th of January. Boy oh boy. I ain't gonna call them. I am not calling them. I now open the envelope. You let me digest them. But they're here. He has passport numbers. He heard of telephone telephone conversations and meetings that never took place. The president of Taiwan is visiting St. Lucia, which has diplomatic relations with Taiwan, I think on the 16th or the 15th of January. I did not even know that. And he's trying to say that he's visiting Barbados. He's in the area because there's a general election in Barbados. That is the kind of nasty politics that is playing out in this election. They don't want our manifesto to come out to grumble about that. They say we don't have a manifesto. They complain about the billboards. Some of these billboards are on private land. And you have some ignorant people in Barbados, including senior people in the Nation newspaper, parroting the rubbish that he is writing. That we put up illegal structures in Barbados. Then they said last night, I tell you, this is the kind of thing that you have to be aware of in the last hours of this election in Barbados. The Prime Minister of Barbados had a press conference last night. He did not hold it to deny that he took $75,000 from a banking institution. He did not hold it to deny that the highway would cost what we said it would cost. He did not hold it to deny that the cost overruns in Barbados by next Monday will reach $1 billion mark. He held it to say that two of his supporters were in St. Peter, you know, not in St. John. They were in St. Peter, a seat that he won by the largest majority in the last election. And they were in St. Peter putting up his poster, and some other people attacked him with cutlasses. And he wanted me to denounce violence and to say that the Democratic Labour Party does not support violence, because he wanted to put it in the minds of the reporters and others that the people who attacked those guys were supporters of the Democratic Labour Party. And then the police investigated it. And yes, what they said demonstrated that he is a brazen liar. That dispute was going on for over a year, that one of the people went to the other workplace and did the usual Barbadian thing. So just now we're going to kill you or something. So, and the other one got vexed a year later. Again, the usual Barbadian scenario. And he is blaming it on the Democratic Labour Party, trying to say that we are fostering violence in this country. He is a desperate individual, and he's inflicted too much pain and too much damage on this country in the 40 years that he has been in office. It is time for him to go. And it is time for a Democratic Labour Party government with bright individuals like Chris Sinckler, a man who can defend himself in any company. One of the most talented young people that I have ever met in my lifetime, to enter the House of Assembly, to roll up his shirt sleeves and to start working on behalf of the people of St. Michael Northwest and on behalf of the people of Barbados. I want to thank you for coming out tonight, and I'm glad to be here. And I wish Chris God's blessings and every success on the 15th of January. But that will only be possible if, as I said, you have the determination and the commitment and the dedication not only to vote, but to get everybody else who you know should vote in this election to go to the polls on January the 15th. God bless you all. Thank you and good night.